All right, Texas A&M at Notre Dame. This game I'm actually really excited for. Texas A&M, I think, gave a valiant effort, but ultimately was just not good enough in the game last year. This year has some changes, particularly on offense. Of course, now Marcel Reed, the guy instead of Connor Wegman there. Some new weapons at wide receiver, KC Concepcion from NC State, and others. How will A&M do in this game offensively? Texas A&M has had such a hard time consistently fielding good offenses over the last 10-ish years, really since Johnny Manziel left. Can they do it this year? Of course, Marcel Reed, we think, is a guy that has a lot of upside. He's got elite talent, both with his arm and his legs. Colin Klein is a guy that, can coach up quarterbacks like that. He was, a pretty good mobile quarterback himself back at K-State about 15 years ago. And we know A&M has the talent. They recruit really well every year. Mike Elko has a pretty good defensive mind. So there's a lot of reasons to believe that A&M should be pretty good on paper, but that's been the case for a lot of years. That's many Jimbo Fisher years come to mind, where they have just fallen on their face after being a preseason highly rated team. Notre Dame, of course, we saw them play week 1 at the tough loss to Miami. We have not seen them play since then. A bye week last week. The way I see it, if CJ Carr and the Notre Dame offense can kind of open things up a little bit, Notre Dame should win this game at home. One of the biggest things we saw in camp, or heard about in camp, I guess, was CJ Carr's ability to kind of throw the ball deep downfield and kind of air it out. We didn't see much of that in the Miami game when they played against Notre Dame. A lot of screen passes, a lot of just kind of short routes and safe passes. Didn't really open up the playbook too much. And that showed really in the passing game. But, even the run game, too. Jeremiah Love did not get enough touches in the game, if you ask me. It seemed the play calling was just off. Very conservative, very safe in that game against Miami. Maybe because CJ Carr was having his very first start on the road. I don't know. But my guess is that in this game, now playing at home with a start under his belt, I do think Notre Dame opens the playbook a little bit more, gives CJ Carr more of a chance to throw the ball deep downfield. And ultimately, I think Notre Dame's offense looked pretty good in this game. I think A&M's a good team. But are they going to beat Notre Dame? I don't think so. So give me Notre Dame in this game. Give me them like 34-24. A&M's a good team. We'll keep it close, but Notre Dame's is better.